is Good Friday, and the chips are down. On Good Friday, you and I cannot avoid the primary Christian symbol. That symbol is the cross. At Christmas, we can dream of angels and a star, of a teenage mother and an infant lying on straw, but not today. On Easter Sunday, we will be glad and rejoice because Christ has risen from the dead. But today, there is no dreaming, no rejoicing. Today, you and I come face to face with the cross on Calvary. And already, we're talking trouble. You see, we modern-day followers of Christ have glamorized the cross. We see rock stars with crosses draped around their shoulders, people wearing expensive jewelry shaped in a cross, or crosses tattooed on the arms. We modern-day Christians have lost the shock and scandal that the cross symbolizes. But you know, in the ancient world, crucifixion was scandalous. It symbolized punishment reserved for those at the bottom of the barrel, the scum of humanity. And so that one of the earliest depictions of Jesus hanging from the cross dates from the 2nd century. Listen to this. It was graffiti on a wall showing a man outstretched with arms pinned to a crossbar, but his head is that of a donkey, a jackass. The inscription above his head read, "Christians worship their God." That's not too glamorous. Neither is the fact that Jesus not only went through physical suffering, the agony on the cross, but also doubt. And you and I might be able to identify with that easier, as when he cried out in a scream, Psalm 22, my God, why have you abandoned me?" Christian writer G.K. Chesterton seizes on this extraordinary moment in the crucifixion to pen these remarkable words. There is only one religion in which God seemed for an instant to be an atheist. Okay, what should all this mean to you and me? God died, painful death, out of love for us. Therefore what? Therefore the cross of Christ has to touch each one of us, uniquely, individually. Therefore, on this Good Friday, we take time to meditate on his rough, raw, uncompromising words. If we want to follow him, if we want to be his disciples, we take up our cross daily. What is the cross we all must undertake daily? And you know, in this hour in America and throughout the world, that cross is the coronavirus. But that disease will end, and please God, may it end soon. But then, what will be our cross? Well, each of us, you and me, we're unique authorities on our personal Calvary. But here's a brief Good Friday exam for your benefit, especially for mine. Provoke us into thinking. If we were to confess what we want out of life, would it have anything at all to do with the crucified Christ? Where in your top 10 and mine does the cross rank? Do we ever fast for the love of Christ? Or is it only to lose weight? What responsibilities do you and I usually avoid? And whom? Today on this Good Friday, who are we most like? Judas, who betrayed, Peter, who denied, the disciples who ran, or Mary, who remained stationed at the cross? Hopefully, like Mary, we will be faithful to Christ on the cross. And here is one way to remind ourselves. Millions of the children and elders we sponsor through Unbound live in countries in Latin America. And in many of these countries, they bless themselves in a special way. They join their forefinger with their thumb to form a cross, then bless themselves and hold this self-made cross to their lips and kiss it. What are the chances on this Good Friday we could bless ourselves in this way? We could embrace our cross in this way. And if we do, won't we be in solidarity with the cross of Christ? And at the same time, with the children and elders we sponsor through Unbound